Hey everyone, Pupsker here. Today in Warframe, we're going to go over every single Isleweaver lore fragment, Somachords Oraxia Prex Card, and then a couple secrets. This is all from originally saw it on the APL_its flaw line posted, this is the username of the user, on Reddit, an Isleweaver all lore fragments location, as well as Somachords tomes and secret locations. So we're going to go over some of those. Description will have the link to both of the Reddit threads, so make sure to swing on by and give it an upvote. Now we're just going to load into Isleweaver and we're going to do it normal mode solo to make it way easier. And there should be 3 Oraxia lore fragments in Teshin's cave. So we're first and foremost going to find those. First one should be right by, where is it? The cave over here. And there's one lore fragment right here in the ground. So grab that, hit X, whatever your key is. Along came a spider. Fragment found. Ooh. And then there's the other fragment, which should be down right here in Teshin's cave. So click on that one if you haven't. Make sure to grab that. And then there should be one over near the weaponry. I think this is the one I have as well. You just want to run all the way back over here, and it should be behind right here. So no real need to open the map to look for those first 3, but the first 3 are in Teshin's cave, and those should be the only like secret items and whatnot in Teshin's cave. So grab those and we'll continue on. Everyone, the 4th lore fragment is located right here, overlooking this section in King's Palace. So it's just kind of on the first upper lip right there. So grab that 4th lore fragment and then off to the next one. This next one is fairly simple. It's at the top of the building right here in Castletown. Zoom in and it's just right in this section. So really not that hard to find this one. I believe I've already collected it in my previous run-throughs, just passively finding it. So not bad at all. This next one is a little weird. Right behind this bench on the ground section here, right here in Castletown. So make sure, well, King's Palace, Castletown, make sure you look there. It's just behind the bench, so took me a little second before I realized because I was looking up there, but it is on the lower floor, so keep that in mind. This next fragment is right here, so just grab that snackums right there, in front of the big area, whatever it's called, over here. Not too shabby. It's right in front, like Scholar's Landing, right? Either way, it's right in front of the gate to the left on this bridge here, so click Q to get on your cave. And yeah, that's the area on the map. So off to the 8th fragment. For the next fragment right here, what you're going to want to do is swing on around to the right side of Scholar's Landing and just go on this like first pillar right there. It's not really actually too hard to find, and this one I too have found by accident before, so yeah, it's really not that bad to get to. This next fragment right here, really easy to find. It's on one of these side islands right here to the, I don't know, left or right, depending on which way you're looking, to Scholar's Landing. As you can see, all of the lore fragments are in kind of like groups of 3, which I noticed after a while, but that's where you get that last one right here in this section, so just go to that one. As for the last 6 lore fragments, everybody, 3 of them are located in the Fragmented one arena, and 3 of them are loaded into the Undercroft loading arena. So we are going to first take a look at the Undercroft loading arenas. For the Undercroft, there's one right there, then you go over here, hit this one right there, and then you legitimately have to jump on like over here to grab this one right here. So that's the whole rotation. Over here, that's that one right there, and that's the first one right there. Huge pain in the butt, took me like an hour to get that recorded. Oh my, that was the worst I've ever done, but we did it, GG. And the last set of general fragments are in the Fragmented one boss fight. So you're gonna wanna go to each side and look for the loot. Here we have one lore fragment on this corner right here. So just keep in mind it's the one with the like little cutouts in this corner. You walk around and then you find the lore fragment right there. This was probably one of the ones you need to go out of your way to actually find since it's in this section of the map. But next off, this other corner over here, there should be one little bit just around somewhere over here. Give me a sec. Yeah, there it is. This other one right here is just around the corner in this section over here. So you can go over there, click on that one, bada bing, bada boom, not bad. And then there's also, I think the other one is located, yes, at the top right here. So 2 are in this corner, and then the other one is in that corner right on over there, so keep that in mind. And everyone, once you actually complete all 15 or however many lore fragments, you get Major Rusalka Medals memento and Major Rusalka's hat memento. For when Sol and Lua align, the lost shall find their way home. These items have been delivered to your inventory. Next up, we will quickly go look at Somachords, and then we will take a look at Loid and Minerva, timestamps and everything. Well, Prex Card, sorry, and then Loid and Minerva. So yeah, let's get to it. But now I'm just gonna jump back in solo. Everybody, the first Somachord is in this section right here to the left, King's Palace, down here. Quite simply, I think I already got that Somachord. It's not letting me jump off my Kaith though, so I think I'm just bugged quickly. There we go. Whatever, man. But either way, grab that Somachord right there. That's my third one, Tethraja Rock, to the left of the palace and everything, King's Palace. So grab that. Here, everybody, we have the second Somachord tome. This one is located right near like King's Palace, or not Palace, but something landing, the landing. And it's located right here, right beside that like little square. So keep that in mind because it's really freaking hard to see this, okay? Really freaking hard to see that. So just left there, and that's where your second Somachord tome is. And your last one is actually in the Fragmented area. So we're gonna quickly just get on to the Fragmented and then take a look there. So everybody, this is the final location for the third Somachord in the Isleweaver update. Legitimately, it's in the Fragmented one fight. There's 3 of the lore fragments and then 1 tome here. So just go to this spot here and then you're good to go. Okay, everybody, for the Oraxia Prex card, it's a little annoying. You have to go to this little area here, okay? Little section, this tiny little area. Go to the side, because it's not actually on top. It's down over here at the bottom area, along with like little knickknacks, a horse, right? Haunts. You have the Oraxia Prex card right here on a rock, everybody, okay? Right there on a rock. So really hard to get that bad boy. Booyah! Look, it looks really nice though. Like, I will say this. I love the Oraxia Prex card. Like, it's very pretty. Take a little picture of it. Boom. So, yeah, make sure to grab that if you can. And that is where the Oraxia's Prex card is. Now, to the final couple of things. Let's go look at Loid and Minerva, okay? So, everyone, at the very top of Scholar's Landing, like the very top of the map, you can see right here, Loid's corpse. That's right. The love for Albrecht and Trotty wasn't quite enough. So here's Loid's corpse. And you get a reading. Sprawled on the ground lay a pathetic figure. It was clearly dead, but seemed as if it might start whining again at any moment. The Queen of Deviri laughed. I had such a beautiful ending planned for that one, but he saved me the effort. How? Demanded the orphan. He died of a broken heart, waiting for a man who would never come back, a man who was secretly glad to be rid of his whining, clinging present. But love, the orphan cried, feeling their last hope shrivel and die within them. Surely the power of love. The queen rested her splendid claw on the orphan's shoulder. A look that might have been pity crossed her face. The forefathers of your forefathers looked into the shining heart of an atom, scribbled their clever equations, ripped it apart. Did they spare a thought for the age-old love between proton and neutron, or did they only think of the bountiful energy they could harvest? So, R.I.P. Loid. Now, let's go find Minerva. Now, this one's very difficult to actually figure out. At the top area, right here, near the door section, in this area here, coming from back here, is Minerva's corpse. So you fly in here, land there, and boom, there you have wife Minerva. Look at that cold, sad face. Feels bad, man. Now we take a look and read what's going on here. The woman was clearly dead, The orphan thought at first that she was just another of the dead Duviri people, but she wore no mask, and her body had the usual dull human symmetry and proportions. What killed her? The orphan asked. I did, of course, answered the Queen of Duviri. Why? Why not? A strange idea came into the orphan's mind. The queen knew at once that the glory was at work within them, just as it worked within her, but she held her peace. She was your mother, wasn't she? As much of a mother as I ever had, the queen said. Oh! The glory quickly swallowed down the human weakness that rose in her like bile. She would be so proud. So why? The queen shrugged. Maybe I wanted to find out what it feels like to kill your parents. Your kids made it look like fun. Fun? Echoed the orphan hollowly. You kids. Oh. Baby spiders always eat the mother, said the queen with an exquisite grin. They need to. They wouldn't get strong otherwise. One day you'll learn the lesson, kiddo. Oh my. Is Rusalka... Oh my... So... Well, it's because it's Rusalka. That's the mom, so yeah, it makes sense. And then she's also spidering. Wow, that's messed up. That is messed up. Either way, everyone, that is all of the hidden lore info and tidbits that I wanted to go over for this Duviri Isleweaver stuff. There's a hidden there's a hidden chair and Rusalka's statue at the top of the area as well, and a ton of other like smaller things, but nothing massive. So yeah, if there's anything you feel like worth bringing up, let me know. No. But there's also Velimir's corpse somewhere. Let me go see if I can... Actually, I didn't know about this one. There's Velimir's corpse right over here at the very bottom of this third, like, tower over here in this section here. So, I didn't know about this one. Let's read it. The adults turned on us. Did you do that? The parents turned on you, the queen corrected them graciously, prompted by the glory that enveloped her. The rest of the adults were spared at first. The orphan snarled up at her. You can't bear it, can you? Anything good, anything wholesome, even the bond between a parent and child, you corrupt it all. Oh, you think so? Queen led the orphan to the lonely remains of the human male. The orphan felt an instinctive pang of sorrow. This cold meat had been a father once, no doubt about it. Glory filled the queen and she spoke. No parent ever really believes they did a good enough job, especially this lump. Every bad choice their kid makes a judgment on them. Their love holds them to a standard they can't meet. Stop. I don't corrupt their love. I don't have to. It was broken when I found it. Stop. The queen took a deep, nostalgic drag on her ephedron inhaler. Lungs that were no longer lungs, spasm in austere delight. The same crack runs through everything, kiddo, she explained. You want to deny it. That's on you. Dang. So Rusalka infected, just killed everyone. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Either way, that is actually the ending of this video, everybody. Let me know what you think. Sub, like. Epic Games creator code Pupsker if it helped or anything, and I will make sure to timestamp everything in the video as well. Cheers.